Today's Time Princess story takes us to the streets of Japan, and it follows young and aspiring curator Kuriyama-chi, who just recently found out that she is now homeless because of her father's irresponsible actions. But Chi's story really began when she found a baby left behind the bushes during her aimless walk in the streets. Thankfully, Chi also made 2 new friends that night who will help her take care of the baby, and together they try to find an answer to the biggest question they have: who abandoned Haruko? Hello everyone, my name is Crayon and welcome back to Sneaky Crayon. Before we dive deeper into this story, I just want to say that I post Time Princess tips, walkthroughs, and sometimes just my event experiences in Time Princess as an F2P player here. So if that's of interest to you, please consider tapping on the like and subscribe button so that you won't miss any of the future uploads. Now with that out of the way, let's go help Chi find Haruko's parents. Stage 1-1 is an easy stage with only one set of choices that does not affect future stages. So for this stage, we can focus on winning the dress up. Just reading the story here will unlock the event logs, slump, and impressionist trend. Now these are the items I used to get a perfect score in this stage. I've included a 3-star level 1 cat with simple and warm tags, and for the relic, I'm using Caesar level 45. Stage 1-2 also has only one set of choices that does not affect future stages, but switching between its choices will require stamina, so I would suggest choosing yes because this option increases Takahashi's goodwill. Now for the dress up, here's the list of items I used to get a perfect score here and obtain all stage rewards. I included a 4-star level 4 cat with cooling and gentle tags to add some points to my dress up. And for the relic, I'm using Davis level 36. Clearing the stage also unlocks our first album art, Night in the Rain. Stage 1-3 is also an easy stage. It also has just one set of choices that does not affect future stages or increase companion goodwill. And just reading the stage will unlock the event log health insurance card. We need to get a perfect score in this stage dress up because the blueprint reward here is needed to craft a required item later. It is still easy to get a perfect in this stage, but if you didn't, try upgrading your fashion lab or use 5-star relics with at least one tag matching the stage requirement. Here I am using Caesar's relic at level 45. Stage 1-4 has just one set of choices and all of its options is needed to unlock different stages later. So for now, let's just choose yes so we can increase Ayano's goodwill. Reading the stage automatically unlocks 3 stage event logs: drugstore, temporary employees, and the Equality Act. We have to get a perfect score in this dress up because we need its blueprint reward to craft the required item in stage 2-7 later. So these are the items I used to get a perfect score. I also included a 3-star level 4 cat with formal elegant tags to add a little more point to my dress up score. And for the relic, I'm using Finn Berna level 20. Stage 1-5 requires Takahashi's goodwill raised to level 2. Again, we only have one set of choices here that does not affect future stages, but switching between the choices will require stamina, so I suggest choosing Ask Mr. Takahashi why he said nothing because this option will increase Takahashi's goodwill. Now, these are the items I used to get a perfect score in this stage dress up. These are just the same outfit I wore from stage 1-2 except for the handheld, which I have just finished crafting. For the relic, I'm using thise level 36. Clearing the stage also unlocks the album art Intoxicating Breeze. Stage 1-6 has 2 stage events to unlock. To get the first one, let's obtain the ending Self-Made Trap. And to do this, just play 1-6 and select Agree from its choices. Now to get the second stage event, let's unlock stage 1-7. So just replay 1-6 and this time select Reject from its choices. Reading this stage will also unlock the event logs Shinjuku and Kanto. Now for the dress up, these are the items I used to get a perfect score. I'm using only 2 Whispers of the Rain items here, but if you have more items from this book, I would recommend using them because they give better points in the dress up. Now for the relic, I'm using Hu Xiao level 26. To unlock stage 1-7, just select Reject in stage 1-6. This stage requires Ayano's Goodwill raised to level 2. We also need to craft the bird's eye view bag. Its blueprint can be obtained by getting a perfect score in stage 1-3. We only have one set of choices here that does not affect future stages, and reading this stage also unlocks the event log Visitor Circulation. As for the dress up, these are the items I used to get a perfect score in this stage. It is important that we get a perfect here because we will be needing its blueprint reward in crafting the required item in stage 112 later. If you have crafted other items from this book that matches this level's tags, I suggest you use them because they give better points. You can also upgrade your Fashion Lab and Time Academy. For the relic, I'm using Caesar level 45. Stage 1-8 has 2 stage events to unlock. To get the first one, let's unlock stage 1-9, and to do this, first we must go back to 1-4 and select No from its choices. Then play 1-8. This stage has just one set of choices that are just for interest, so whatever you choose here won't affect any of the future stages. To get the second stage event, let's unlock stage 110. So again, let's go back to 1-4 and select Yes. Then play stage 1-8. It is important that we get a perfect score in 1-8 for us to continue with the story because the blueprint reward here is needed to craft the required item in stage 2-9 later. Now these are the items I used to get a perfect score. To reach perfect, always remember to upgrade your Fashion Lab and your Time Academy. Then use 5-star relics with at least one tag matching the stage requirements. Here I'm using Hu Xiao's level 26 relic. To unlock stage 1-9, just select No in 1-4 and play 1-8. This stage requires Takahashi's Goodwill raised to level 3. We only have one set of choices here, and although they don't affect future stages, switching between them will require stamina. Reading this stage unlocks the event logs Medici Madonna and Blockship Effect. It will also unlock the album art Warm Fingertips. The blueprint reward from the dress up here is not for a required item, so we can still continue with the story even if we don't get a perfect score here. For my dress up, I'm mostly using items from Ancient Dreams, but if you have items from Whispers of the Rain, use them because they will give you better points. For this stage, I'm using Gabrielle's level 27 relic. To unlock stage 1-10, just select yes from 1-4, then play stage 1-8. This stage requires Ayano's goodwill raised to level 3. We only have one set of choices here. They don't affect future stages, but choosing Stop Ayano will increase Ayano's goodwill. Reading these also unlocks the event log Pachenko Parlor. For this stage dress up, I'm just reusing the items I wore from the previous stage. The blueprint reward here is also not required in any of the future stages, so we can still continue with the story even if we don't get a perfect score. Unless you are aiming for 100% completion of the book, then getting a perfect score for each stage is a must. For the relic, I'm still using Gabrielle level 27. Stage 111 has only one stage event and one set of choices that are just for interest, so whatever option you choose here won't affect any of the future stages. Reading this stage, you will also unlock the event logs Misu Soup and Yule Log. We need clothing items with ground and perky tags for these dress up, so here are the items I used to reach a perfect score. Crafting the items from Isabel's stage hint really helps because the items from the same book you're reading gives better points than items from a different book. So for the relic, I'm using Hu Xiao's level 26 relic. Stage 1-12 requires for us to craft the World of Light dress. Its blueprint can be obtained by getting a perfect score in stage 1-7. So we have just one set of choices here that are just for interest, so whatever option you choose here won't affect future stages. But switching between them will require stamina. For the dress up, I used every item from the stage hint and then added some item from different books to complete the outfit. To boost your score, it is important that you constantly upgrade your Fashion Lab and your Time Academy whenever you have the materials. Then use 5-star relics with at least one tag matching the stage requirement. Here I'm using Gabrielle level 27. Stage 113 is a no dress-up stage. It has only one set of choices and each of its options unlocks different paths in the flowchart in future stages. So for now, I'm just gonna choose to tail Mr. Takahashi to increase Takahashi's goodwill. Stage 114 has only one set of choices that does not affect future stages. But switching between choices will require stamina, so I suggest choosing B up front because this option will increase Ayano's goodwill. It is important that we get a perfect score in this stage dress up because we will be needing its blueprint reward in crafting a required item in stage 2-3. So here I just crafted and used every item from Isabel's stage hint. Then I threw in some other items from different books to complete the outfit. I also used a 5-star relic here. It's Davis level 36. To unlock stage 2-1, first we must meet a few conditions. We must have at least 8 perfect clears in chapter 1 of this book. Then we also need to have at least 6 Whispers of the Rain items in our wardrobe and then clear stage 114. This stage has 2 stage events to unlock, and to get the first one, let's obtain the ending You Think You're So Clever. And to do this, just play 2-1 and choose to trick him. To get the second stage event, let's unlock stage 2-2. So let's just replay stage 2-1 and this time choose to show him the wallet. For the dress up, I'm using items from a day out set mixed with some items from other books to complete the outfit. Don't forget to include a cat in your dress up because they also add points. The higher the cat stars and level, the better. For the relic, I'm using Caesar's level 45. To unlock stage 2-2, just select show him the wallet and 2-1. Stage 2-2 is another no dress-up stage, and we only have one set of choices here. They are just for interest, so whichever you choose here will not affect future stages. Stage 2-3 requires Takahashi's goodwill raised to level 4. We also need to craft the evening rush hour skirt. Its blueprint can be obtained by getting a perfect score in stage 114. This stage has only one set of choices that are just for interest, so none of them affects future stages. So the challenge here is in winning the dress up. Using items from the same book you're reading gives better points, so I just crafted everything from Isabel's stage hint and used them in this dress up. If you didn't get a perfect score using these items, then you need to upgrade your fashion lab and your time academy to add a little bit to your score. For the relic, I'm using Finn Berna's level 20 relic. Stage 2-4 is a no dress-up stage. This stage is one stage event, but there are two pots to unlock in the flowchart. To unlock confirm that Mr. Takahashi had tailed Mr. Kurokawa that day path, first we must go back to stage 113 and select tail Mr. Takahashi. Then play stage 2-4. To unlock learn that Mr. Takahashi had tailed Mr. Kurokawa that day path, go back to stage 113 and select go back home. Then play stage 2-4. We only have one set of choices in this stage. They don't affect future stages, but choosing it's a pity you quit will increase Takahashi's goodwill. Reading this stage also unlocks the event log, legal representative. Stage 2-5 requires Ayano's goodwill raised to level 4. We have just one set of choices here. They're just for interest, so they don't affect future stages. But switching between them will require stamina, so I would suggest choosing thise Ayano because this option will increase Ayano's goodwill. For the dress up, these are the items I used to get a perfect score here. If you didn't reach perfect, then you need to upgrade your fashion lab. You can also upgrade the grand and perky tags in your time academy for more points. Then use 5-star relics with at least one tag matching the stage requirements. For this stage, I'm using Hu Xiao level 26. Stage 2-6 has one stage event and one set of choices. These choices are just for interest, so they don't really impact the future stages. Reading this stage also unlocks the event log first shrine visit of the year. Now for the dress up, I'm using most items from Sakura season set in Isabel's stage hint. And for the relic, I'm using Davis level 36. Stage 2-7 requires for us to craft the Fun Day top. Its blueprint can be obtained by getting a perfect score in stage 1-4. This stage has one set of choices and they don't affect the future stages, but switching between them will require stamina. So I would suggest choosing Trace the Basket because this option will increase Takahashi's goodwill. For the dress up, I'm using items from a Fun Day set. I just use some additional items from different books to complete the outfit and to add a little more points to my dress-up score. I use Hu Xiao 5-star relic raised to level 26 for this stage dress up. Stage 2-8 is a no dress-up stage. This stage only has one set of choices and each of its options affects future stages. Your choices here will determine what kind of ending you will get in the next stage. Clearing this level also unlocks the album art Clear Sky. Stage 2-9 requires Takahashi's Goodwill raised to level 5. We also need to craft the Sakura season dress. Its blueprint can be obtained by getting a perfect score in Stage 1-8. There are 4 stage events to unlock here. Now to get the first one, let's obtain the ending Missed Opportunity. So first, let's go back to Stage 2-8 and select Hide Some Things. Then play Stage 2-9. When you are in this path, 2-9 will have no choices. To get the second stage event, let's obtain the ending All for Nothing. So to do this, let's go back to Stage 2-8 first and select Reveal Everything. Then play Stage 2-9. This time, 2-9 will have choices, so choose 0, 6, 5, 9 from the choices. To get the third stage event, let's obtain the ending right at your fingertips. So again, we have to select Reveal Everything in Stage 2-8. I've already done that, so I'm gonna jump to the next step, which is to play Stage 2-9 and this time select 6590. Now to get the fourth and final stage event, let's unlock Stage 2-10. Again, we need to select Reveal Everything in Stage 2-8, which I already did. So now let's play Stage 2-9 and select 5609 from the choices. This stage also has 2 event logs, Button Camera and Amulet, which will unlock if we select Reveal Everything from 2-8 and play 2-9. Now for the dress up, I'm mostly using items from the Sakura season set, along with a few items from different books so they can add more to my dress up points. For the relic, I'm using Davis level 36. To unlock Stage 2-10, just select Reveal Everything in 2-8, then select 5609 in Stage 2-9. 2-10 is a no dress-up stage, but we have 2 paths to unlock in the flowchart and 3 stage events to unlock. First, let's focus on the stage events. To get the first one, let's obtain the ending Futile Attempt. So to do that, just play Stage 2-10 and select Expose Mr. Kurokawa. To get the second stage event, let's obtain the ending One Wrong Move. So just replay Stage 2-10 and this time select Pretend to Cooperate. To get the third stage event, let's unlock Stage 2-11, and to do this, just replay 2-10 and select Reject Their Offer entirely. Now for the flowchart, you will unlock Enter a Deadlock while negotiating with Mr. Kurokawa path by playing 113 and choosing Go Back Home before playing Stage 2-10. You will unlock Get the Upper Hand while negotiating with Mr. Kurokawa path by playing 113 and choosing Tail Mr. Takahashi before playing Stage 2-10. To unlock stage 211, just select reject their offer entirely in stage 210. 211 is a no dress up stage, but we have 2 stage events to unlock here. To get the first one, just play 211 and select pass the card to Mr. Takahashi from the choices. This option will increase Takahashi's goodwill and it will also unlock the album art Farewell. For the second stage event, just replay stage 211 and select keep the card. Stage 2-12 has only one set of choices, but each of its options has an impact in future stages. For now, I'm just gonna select Mr. Kurokawa. Just reading this stage also unlocks the event log, Veil. Now these are the items I used to get a perfect score in this stage dress up. I mostly used items from a day out set. If you didn't get a perfect here, then you need to upgrade your fashion lab and your time academy. Also prefer using 5-star relics with at least one tag matching the stage requirements. Here I'm using Caesar level 45. Stage 213 requires Ayano's goodwill raised to level 5. We also need to craft the morning rush hour top. You can get its blueprint from your mail after upgrading Ayano's goodwill to level 2. This stage has 3 stage events to unlock, and to get the first one, let's unlock stage 214. And to do this, first we must go back to stage 113 and select Tail Mr. Takahashi. Then let's jump to stage 2-12 and select Mr. Kurokawa. And finally play stage 213. Now to get the second stage event, let's unlock stage 215. We can do this by first going back to stage 1-4. Play 1-4 and select No. Then play stages 1-8 and 1-9. Now after that, go to stage 212 and choose the police. And lastly, play stage 213. Now to get the third stage event, let's unlock stage 216. So again, let's go back to stage 1-4, but this time choose Yes. Then play stages 1-8 and 1-10. Then let's play stage 2-12 and select the police. And lastly, again play stage 213. Reading through 213 also unlocks the event log Reader. Now these are the items I used to get a perfect score in this stage dress up. The blueprint reward here is not needed or required in the coming stages, so you will still be able to continue with the story even if you failed to get a perfect score here. To boost your score, just make sure to upgrade your Time Academy and Fashion Lab. For the relic, I'm using Finberna level 20. To unlock stage 214, just select Tail Mr. Takahashi in stage 113, then choose Mr. Kurokawa in 2-12. Then play stage 213. 214 is a no dress-up stage, but we have 2 stage events to unlock here. To get the first one, let's unlock 215. This is also the previously helped Mr. Takahashi out of a tough spot path, so just go back to 1-4 and choose no. Then replay stage 1-9. Then play stage 2-12 and choose the police. And lastly, play stage 213 and 214. Now to get the second stage event, let's unlock stage 216 from Learn of Ayano's Inner Grief Path. So again, let's go back to stage 1-4 and this time choose yes. Then play stage 110. Then let's jump to stage 212 and choose the police. And finally, replay stages 213 and 214. To unlock stage 215, we have to be in Takahashi's path, so just select no in 1-4, then play 1-9, then select the police in 212 and play 213. We can also unlock it from 214 by following these steps. Select no in 1-4, then play stage 1-9. Play Tail Mr. Takahashi in 113, then choose Mr. Kurokawa in 2-12, and finally play stages 213 and 214. This stage requires Takahashi's goodwill raised to level 6. There are no choices here, so we can focus on the dress up. Here are the items I used to get a perfect score here. To get bigger points, I suggest using items from the same book you're reading, upgrade the Fashion Lab and the Time Academy, and prefer using 5-star relics with at least 1 tag matching the stage requirements. Here I'm using Gabriel level 27. Clearing this stage also unlocks the ending Like-Minded Friends as well as the album art Memory Flash. To unlock stage 216, we have to be in Ayano's path, so let's select yes in 1-4, play 1-10, then choose the police in 2-12 and play 213. We can also unlock this from stage 214, so still we have to choose yes in 1-4, play 1-10, then choose Mr. Takahashi in 113, choose Mr. Kurokawa in 2-12, and play stages 213 and 214. This stage requires Ayano's goodwill raised to level 6, and we also need to craft the scattered Sakura earrings. Its blueprint can be obtained by getting a perfect score in stage 2-5. Again, there are no choices in this stage, so let's focus on the dress up. Now here's all the items I used to reach perfect clear. Upgrading the Fashion Lab and Time Academy will greatly help in boosting your score, and also prefer using 5-star relics that has at least 1 tag matching the stage requirements. Here I'm using Davis level 36. Clearing the stage also unlocks the ending Inseparable as well as the album art Memory Flash. And now we're done unlocking all stages and stage events for Whispers of the Rain. If you want to get a 100% completion of this book, you will need to have perfect clears in all of its stages to get all the available blueprints. For this book, we have 8 blueprints available for purchase in Parvan's shop, and they cost 1,935 diamonds in total. So that's all, guys. If you find this video helpful, please consider tapping on the like and subscribe button for more Time Princess walkthrough updates. Now let's close this book, and I will see you in the next one.